Northbound.
Outside.
Shout out Northbound Media in the building.
Nigga,
Northbound Media,
Outside.
8 Trey Gangsters.
And Whitey was like, feeding on the
What's niggas
motherfucker.
saying? They playing checking for me. I'm really
Get it.
outside.
That's fucked up. Now it's time.
What's the deal? What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Big P on the block. You already know I rock. Back in this thing like I left some. You feel me? If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Be a part of this G Nation on the Northbound Media platform. It's the G Nation. If you in, use the G straight like that. But yes. Victory Monday. Boom. But I'm filming this on Wednesday, obviously. Yesterday, on First Things First, a very critical person of Jordan Love is starting to see the light. And I've been, skeptic on him. I even made a whole little video about him because he was just bashing Jordan Love, had no love for love. But now, he wants him in the top 5. That's crazy. But let's check it out. Let's get it. Let's go.
But it screams insecurity on both his part and on Green Bay's part.
What's up, Coach?
I mean, they got paid a bunch of money recently, didn't they? Because he was such a great quarterback.
Love it.
And then what do they have to do? They got to go do something they haven't done in 2 decades and draft a quarterback in the first round. Then what do they have to do? Oh, let's get him another offensive lineman. Then what do they have to do? Let's get him another receiver. Okay, well, he's got 18 number 2 receivers, supposedly. But the narrative just a few years ago was that we had a young quarterback with this great young receiving core that was going to grow together and become this explosive offense. And now it hasn't quite worked out that way, so it's obviously got to be the wide receiver's fault, not the quarterback's fault, that we paid $1 billion to because he was so good.
So
They don't have to do.
it's not PFF. It's not a monolith. It's John Costco, all right? And it's a discount opinion. It doesn't make any sense. I watched
That's
these
a
games.
Costco joke.
You see that?
Costco
Costco, you can buy it in bulk, etc. Not even a chuckle. Come on.
No puns.
How about
I
this?
told you that.
How about this? How about this? Caleb Williams already better than Jordan Love. How about that?
No one believes that.
Okay, I'm sorry, but it's true.
Really?
Jordan Love has played the majority of 2 seasons.
The trade, and I didn't want to just jump on the Micah Parsons bandwagon.
Especially with that bad back.
And I struggle, where I struggle is with Jordan Love. To me, he's streaky, so when he's good, he's awesome.
He might be the new roller coaster.
When he's not good, it's in the 70s, that type of thing. So I hadn't seen that consistency from him. And that division, guys could beat up each other. And with the Lions, I'm going with 2 new coordinators, but going with people, and I'm hoping Johnny Morton keep that offense going.
Okay.
Wow.
When you need let's talk about the schedule.
Yeah.
That's must-win kryptonite.
Yeah. Coach.
I'd say don't be fooled by the wins that he's got. He's still J-No from the block.
I gotta leave. That's the worst thing that's ever happened.
Coach brought his A game. Does Nick even need to go?
Dolphins next. 3-1. Now it's Moneyball. This is where 3 points.
Don't even get to go.
Whereas Russell's been around the block, script plays, all be great. Maybe Russell runs out of gas a little as an older player. But how do you explain the splits here?
Shut up, bitch!
Drake May is this year, but I like Drake May. I think he's doing a lot of really positive things. Jalen Hurts, that's where I'm going to make my changes. I'm moving Jordan Love in for Jalen Hurts. And I know Jalen's stat line this week was really impressive, but it was a little bit more a function of how the Giants played than necessarily how Jalen played. Saquon walks in, he's uncovered on the first touchdown. The second touchdown that Jalen throws, the linebacker falls down, the guy walks in on that one. The third one is a 2-yard slant that the DB jumps outside. And the last one really should have been picked off. The receiver just did a great job picking it off his head. So yeah, it was.
Coach is back in the field.
No, it was a great stat line, and he does a lot of good things in that formula that they have. But he can be somewhat of a limiting factor where I think where Jordan Love is progressing to is he's allowing this offense to expand, and you're seeing some growth. And my issue with Jordan Love has always been his down games are in the 70s, where this year his down games are different. When he's been under 100 quarterback rating, now he's got a 93.9 and 89.2. So the bad isn't as bad as it was, but you're still seeing the really good parts of it. And it's not like he lit it up with the passes he had in his game either, but in terms of the touchdown passes, but that growth that I'm seeing from
threw
him.
For 360 yards,
Yeah,
right, Jordan Love?
Yeah, but I'm just saying
yak,
the actual touchdown plays were not, as exciting as you would have hoped him to be with that stat line that he had. But the ability for that offense to be more explosive because of him, I think is the reason that I would move Jalen Hurts down, because he tends to limit it as a passer.
KW, do you want to take issue with Coach?
Now, I'm not a hypocrite or whatever, you feel me, or walking contradiction or whatever you may want to call it. Everybody has their opinion, and they are entitled to change that opinion, especially if new information comes in. You have a right to change it, just like I got my right to change it about Coach Mangini. Now, I said, man, he just got something against Jordan Love because I don't know what he not seeing, you feel me? But as he explained in the video, he was like, well, it used to be like a roller coaster. When he was bad, he was terrible. Now, when he was good, he was still, amazing. But he wanted to see that consistent level of play jump from, okay, I might not have it today, but I'm not about to be terrible. So, like he said, the passer rating went from like 70. We talk about bad games. The passer rating dropped will rise from a 70 in a bad game. For this year, a bad game, his passer rating for a bad game is like in the 80s or in the 90s. Progression. So I could be bad, but I'm not about to be terrible. I understand that. You wanted to see that. And everybody wanted to see that. They know the talent is there. They know it's, a level he can reach. I believe he could be a top 5 quarterback in the league. But you have to be consistent. You have to get rid of them, get rid of them oh-no plays. You feel me? I believe Pro Football Focus got him ranked 14th in turnover-worthy plays. So, meaning, this ball could have got intercepted, or this was a bad throw and should have been intercepted, or, should have been broken up, or, should have been a turnover. He only has 7 this season. 7 plays. That's probably like, we only played 7 games, so probably one play a day. 1 play a game probably is what he making. And, I could live with that, because it's like his Willie Beeman. I compared it to any given Sunday. That's like his ritual. Have a head-scratching throw and be like, okay, now it's time to turn it on. We want to get rid of all that, but if it works for you and it's going to lead us to a Super Bowl, I'm all for it. You feel me? Willie Beeman had to throw up, and he had to throw up, and then after that, he started balling. Jordan Love probably got, throw a crazy-ass pass, then after that, he started balling. But I see you, Coach. I'm glad you changed your opinion. I'm changing my opinion on you because, I thought you was biased. For real. I did. And I was ignorant of me to think that, but not just because of my quarterback. You changed your opinion on a couple other quarterbacks I deemed that didn't deserve criticisms, but you came to see the light. So now I can acknowledge that and say, hey, give you your props. Kudos, man. You're not a dinosaur. You're not stuck in your ways or nothing. And I'm not stuck in my ways. Salute to Coach Mangini. You feel me? Former Jets head coach. And, Jordan Love is definitely rising and should be getting some MVP talk. But that's it for this video. I appreciate everybody rocking out with me. We on to the next one.
Jordan Love throws a bad pick when it matters. Jordan Love's been one of the clutch quarterbacks in the league. He's got 10 touchdowns to 2 interceptions in those big moments. I feel like this is more almost about Jordan Love finally saying to Rodgers, who used to be his, the mentor and the protege, hey, it's my turn now. I'm going to take that. Also, I don't think the game has the same as it's in Pittsburgh. If it was in Green Bay, I have a different feel towards this. For Rodgers, I don't know.
The bottom line is the Packers are a better team. Both sides of the ball. They should clear.
Northbound. Northbound.
Shout out you, gang. Oh gosh, man. Shout out Northbound Media in the building. That's my dog here.
City in a building, nigga. Northbound Media, 8 Trey gangsters in a building.
I ain't finished, yo. Got a spirit of a thug in me. And not just no regular, ordinary thug. I'm not like CNQ. Motherfuckers rebelling against the system. And that's thug shit. Boom. They wheeled me out, chained me up, dressed me up, sent me in front of these motherfucking cameras, and Whitey was like feeding on a motherfucker. Because it was the first time that a real motherfucker spoke. From the heart. Florence and Normandy, Monster Cody. 8 Trey gangsters on the real. Real thug motherfuckers. Motherfuckers want to be like us. All over this motherfucker. And I ain't proud of this shit. We did it. That's fucked up. Now it's time to make amends. What we saying now